Now, I guess this is where we're really kind of testing what they've been working on.
Yeah.
How well these teams, how well actually these players have been able to embed into this roster. Because again, we're at that point with Giant X where we're looking for results. We need them.
Yeah, and I think that's something that I kind of want to touch back on is kind of our expectations for these teams as well, because they're in very different spots too. Vitality, you can't really call them the super team anymore as such in the way they've been crafted together, but they've taken a risk on some, I don't even say newer players. It was already highlighted how experienced some of these players are coming in, even if they haven't been at that forefront. Already, proactive beginnings, at least on one side of the map, so very indicative of this pressure coming up through. I do like Durka's positioning though, but he's going to have a lot of work on his hands if they do path through middle. Let's see the options here. Yeah, so already lovely from Durka. Kind of questioning how comfortable he'll look on that Neon too, but so far so good. Tick in the box, but it's round one, so you know, it's all with a pinch of salt. But it's getting a little bit weird now, looking for other opportunities. That site take now. Not feeling too comfortable to taking a fight, and Durka looking very comfortable indeed. 3 for him in the first, and Vitality with the pistol.
I think Mini hit the nail on the head as well. Durka historically is a player that, I guess, in that transition from agent to agent, we've seen him really, really start grinding. I think actually it was Neon as well. It was post-chamber when kind of dipped his toes into Neon. But again, the ranked grind is just relentless.
We've all had that clove.
So yeah, if this is something that maybe we do see with, I guess, the pool changing a little bit. Well, even here with the roster changes, well, maybe just to, I don't want to say getting back on track, but spur things on a little bit for Vitality, because we were certainly left wanting more.
We certainly were. And I'm sure he was as well. I mean, Durka is a highly competitive player. I think that's something
self-critical as well, very self-critical.
Absolutely, a really good mindset for it. So overall, I think just kind of keep track on it as we go along. We're going to hear these rotations too. I'm pretty sure you saw that being relayed there from Durka, who's heavily invested in pressuring towards that top mid side. So far, nothing really much to talk about here. It's just that Sheriff with Cloud. So looking to see this kind of default continue to play out here. Looks like they've kind of done the minimum look and decide they want to head towards A. That one way is in place, can be disrespected quite easy.
It's going to expire now, so Grabinho definitely has to be the one to respect.
Caution here.
See with a stacked up creep here from Vitality. Still on the angle, just tagged up. Forced a little deeper now, and what would be the green light for Vitality to try and find some space?
And I'm happy enough to see Vitality being quite considered in this approach. You don't want to take too many risks, but there is a little bit involved when you allow this timing for rotation. Now, luckily for them, they've got Durka at the forefront, well supported too. And yeah, just farming it up. 2 away from ult so very early. Now for the last 2, trying to just keep themselves behind default, see if they can catch a player. Not to be in zone flawless. Round 2, again, tick in the box. So if we're talking about, I guess, Giant X in my mind here, because we can talk Vitality to death, and we will do, but they're under a little bit of a different spotlight. Giant X results-wise, where are we looking for these guys? Because obviously they wanted better than they've had, right? That's almost a silly statement to make. Where do we want to see them look good? What are we looking for? Give me a couple markers.
I think we're at the point where I guess as a name, as an organization, we're really looking for them to kind of find their place within the region.
Yeah.
Again, the proof's in the pudding, really. The roster change is the positive to kind of build upon, but I think it sounds harsh, but it's fair to say at this point we need results. And they're going to be thinking the same thing as well. It's not as if they're going to be happy about their track record across the last couple of years, but really, I think now's the time to start asking harder questions. Yeah. Vitality now probing towards B. We'll throw out a little bit of util, but Spike not committed just yet.
Really kind of allowing Durka to keep this attention towards B. They haven't caused many rotations, though. This hasn't overly panicked them yet, but now you're going to start hearing that from Ara, right? We're going to make a couple moves towards leaning on towards that B side, putting a lot of pressure towards West side, already removing some of those trips, but a lovely little collection towards Durka. We know that Unfake is there too, but still at this point, they feel pretty secure in this. That slow creep through market. Right on the push through the smoke. Oh, beautiful from Flickless. Finding both on that push through. Very aware, actually, by Giant X, keeping track of these players. None of that over-rotation yet, no panic to it. They've got the line drawn, and they've got the spike here, less an Unfake. It's not looking likely yet. Very well controlled. Mike, I'm pretty impressed by this. Yes, it was on the bonus round there, but even with that in mind, the control and the discipline from Giant X was solid.
I think reading the split perfectly. I think just out of earshot, actually, for Vitality to hear maybe the second body in transition, but even so, it's Flickless here with this double that probably shuts this down.
Yeah.
Westside a little laboured on the second onto Unfake, but shutting down Durka is the important kill here. Giant X find themselves an in-zone flawless for themselves to get on the board here. They said bonus, so Vitality going to come back in flushed out. Durka just one away, so on the ultimate, make things maybe a little easier on a repurchase.
This looks pacey though. Enough seen and heard that they want through here. This looks very fast in comparison, but
Westside wins out on main.
He's done really well here. I was a bit worried how much pressure he was under in that bonus round, but he's now got himself a good bit of room. He doesn't know there's no one else main, but the smokes are still in place, so he can play off the corner. Beautifully done. Westside does really well, outdoing in his own depth there, but now we can see the cross controlled by Cloud. Giant X with a good grip on this. Still going to go back and forth, but it's a 1v2. Numerically favorable towards Giant X. Spike's still not in hand, and Kovac is going one, he's wanting one here.
Oh, Hara just slips around the corner.
I'm pretty sure he's seen enough though, surely.
Yeah.
A good understanding of where he's possibly gone. It should be an execution. It is. Simple stuff. And now you're looking for the final player. That one unknown. Grubino hadn't been noted until this point.
I think Kovac had an idea, maybe with where the spike is, of how they wanted to play that based on Hara's position, but the backstab comes through. And X will tie things up to a piece, and the trade's looking really, really clean here. Again, that first kill going in favor of Westside once more. Makes it very easy for Giant X to just kind of dig their heels in and almost kind of just sponge this hit. I think Westside, I mean, the only really criticism here, that maybe he's a little ahead, but he's trying to swing off the trip, wants to catch that first player getting onto default. Can't really fault that. Again, you go 1-for-1 after finding the opener. In that situation, the rest of Giant X, I mean, they just need to win out the gunfights.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm impressed with Westside. I'm liking how they're looking. Gear shift and the brakes. Big stop there. Vitality looking, trying to be pacey, build off of Durka's ult there, but instantly handled, Mike. That felt a little bit desperate. And again, for Vitality, we're talking about these different expectations. They're a team with some big names in it. It's not just Durka, you're looking at Les, you're looking at Kick still in that squad too, but the two big names, obviously, bring a lot of reputation and expectation. Now, for Giant X, we're looking at just need to get some results on the board. You know what I mean? Post up some numbers, get the balls, rolling.
Hey, and for me, I'm starting small. I'm thinking map wins first. Let's talk about series. Yeah,
we
talk about series further down the line and standings in general, but certainly
Vitality,
for me, looking for the smaller wins.
Yeah, you're looking for a little bit more. This is early days, but this is their choice. So I want to see a degree of identity, a little bit of maybe synergy starting to build here, because they've been working in the off season, right? That's the thing we're looking at here. Over, do what he can, but yeah, it's a losing game for that. Giant X answering back perfectly. I can't actually fault them in this. I like how well they handled that pop from Durka. He's now been hindered, right? He's been set on 6-3 for a couple rounds now, not finding that impact any further.
4 standing on the anti-eco, so Giant X a big buffer now in terms of the finances, especially with
good job, boys.
Being passed across now to Cloud. It's going to be problematic for potentially Kicks and less, but in the front line, or at least Durka initiates on a full shield, so it has bigger. But Kicks has fallen off rip here.
I love this.
Actually, this set piece is
nice.
beautiful.
Gotta go.
This is really the fruit of the labor, isn't it? They've been working, you can see it in their approach. This isn't their map. They've got these lovely little set looks coming out here. And look at the control it's got them. Rubino doesn't need to outdo anything here. They've got the surround on the site. They've got the flank in play. It is just stunning. Now, it could do with a player giving them a bailout here for Vitality. And that's a big ult to go for, Mike.
Aura found 2, though, in the background.
Boy, this is surely done for. Kovac, prove me wrong. It ain't gonna happen. Giant X, Mike, talk me through that start, because that was actually fantastic.
I mean, for starters, it catches Vitality completely off guard. They're kind of standing almost to contest this early A main pressure, but I mean, the Hunter's Fury to follow up. The aftershock, there's just nowhere to play. You can see Aura's here so quickly, and the pinch through tiles didn't even catch that initially. That was the kill onto Kicks.
One enemy
At this point, I think
Wow.
Vitality is just feeling like they need to pick up the pace.
Nice, boys. Let's
Look
go.
for the weaker side of the map, but it certainly isn't weaker, Lauren.
No, not by any stretch of the imagination. And it's not. I guess we're gonna have to start really kind of putting the microscope towards Vitality now. What's going on with this team?
Definitely going to slow things down now. Vitality maybe
Take flight.
been put on high alert. Any sort of proactivity GiantX want to employ. As well, no, GiantX probably going to have a good idea that Vitality going to play a little deeper, allow this early round to really develop. It's a slow creep now, but an adjustment here for Westside. Maybe in anticipation of a slow hit towards A. So the read looking great coming out of the timeout.
It's a treacherous path though that could be here for less. The
Timing.
timing.
Oh, just can't pin him down. And that's actually a big kill here. For a second player from GiantX, though, Grabinho, looking to kind of solidify that position. And he might even catch less in transition once more.
Second challenger fails.
It is still less on the other side of that, yeah.
There's some vintage moments there from him, right? It's like, okay, you may have been doing all right, but let's keep it
seconds
calm.
left.
But still 3 against them. Cloud, Flickless, and Westside are cleared. That was just a straight shot in the dark. I don't even know if anything pinged that. I couldn't tell you. I'm sure we'll see it back. But all 4 players now piling through. It's cleaned up. Beautiful from Vitality, simplistic as well. And just a very simple in-zone flawless, Mike. There's really kind of won and lost, I think, there by Less's positioning.
Yeah, I think crediting GiantX in terms of the read coming out of that, but maybe biting off a little more than they can chew. Like I said, it's still less in the backlines here. Still capable. Yeah, Unfake was completely blind in there. Westside, he's been the one to kind of stand his ground and go 1 for 1 in terms of these sight hits. Maybe humbled back towards the B site now. See him setting up now. Positive for Vitality to maybe stabilize on the back of that.
But I'm going to put a pin in it because that was a round that Less hit too. Ara had a bit of a messy shot there on him. He had the drop, so let's kind of put a pin in it. But maybe that's enough to spur on this next look forward. We saw already that tempo change from Vitality, slow and steady. But here, a bit of a different start. Less to once again control towards mid. On his plate. A lot of pressure on his shoulders. Ara as well. If you're talking about investment now, that operator not going to be given away yet. That's something they've yet to note.
Durka, probably wise to the possibility, but being the operator is the deterrent towards A site. There's 3 members of GiantX. Semi-committed towards B side, particularly towards Market, and West side very much committed towards main. Wants to play off his trips here. Get his one.
One shot dart, that's all he had, goes in. It clears 1, not the second. Less again. The savior of Vitality finds that foothold in. It's stunning. The 3rd almost feels excessive, but it's exactly what they needed. That impact late through Market, just as they almost cancelled what looked like a little set piece there, a little trap plate. And Less now left to go loose, go hunting. Brilliantly done.
So, yeah, just catches Ara. So going to probably be able to remove the operator here. See the sight lines actually all the way from elbow. Yeah, Flicker's going to catch this. Again, the information firmly Vitality's hands here if they do want to chase this down. Again, funds-wise, pretty good for it. With an in-zone flawless in the previous round. Maybe justify a rifle or 2 to try and remove this operator.
So calm when you watch Less doing that sort of stuff. Can these 2 maintain? Yes. So they will be able to keep those prize possessions. But again, as much as I was saying, it was just a Less round. He had the impact. Well, he's done it twice now. That's half of Vitality's rounds now gathered by Less. So quick little timeout, looks like, for GiantX. Maybe they've hit enough of a bump in the road and they can't really just chalk it up to being 1 man because now it's repeatable. Kind of the same beginnings. The Vitality really like to stamp at least a touch of authority towards that mid take early on, get Less set up, let him go where he wants.
Yeah, 2 positioned towards tiles here. I'm not sure if Kicks is going to commit towards that. At least the smoke will allow Vitality to progress up mid.
There.
It's looking like Giant X might just leave Ara anchor here on the back of the one-way.
It's that poison chalice almost at times with that operator, right? It's that temptation is, okay, we can spawn with the one-way, and that's about it. But a single Lounge drone, he's trying to disrespect it, but now he's actually in a lot of trouble. Could get closed down on, but they obviously don't know it's completely...
Oh, hang on, it got caught because of the drone. But yeah, pinging out on the map exactly where Flickless is.
That's naughty.
Maybe they were just tunnel vision there on the back of the stun.
Where's the teammates, like, calling it or something? Like,
That's what I mean, were they tunnel visioned on the stun?
I couldn't tell you, mate, but I hope we catch it on a replay. Giant X, I mean, you'd be grinning off of that start, right? Now, Kix and Kovac would like to make a go of this one. Spike is in a bit of a problematic position. Cloud doesn't fancy the same fate as Unfake, so backs away. Kovac going to try and claim the space off this. Push a little further forward, but it's a brawl just to pick up the spike. That's it. That's the main task at hand. You've got a firing squad on the other side. Attempts being made, but not really finding anything.
Kicks now on a 1v4. Opted not to use the TP to try and recover the spike here. Maybe looking for a kill or two to make it a little easier. They like robbery to get away with that, but Ara positioned here. Should have a freebie. Absolutely does. And a fifth on the board for Giant X. Yeah, I'd be curious to see if, and when I'm talking about tunnel vision, whether or not the two people that were actually positioned next to Unfake were out of line of sight.
Please, EMEA.
The stun comes through from tiles, so...
Where are the others?
10 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
That might be a yellow card or two,
that's
I don't know.
Foul. Foul. That's a flag down.
Yeah, that's...
But yeah, well, what I was thinking is whether or not they'd kind of come round the corner to try and follow the drone and the stun.
But there wasn't anyone
That's
really...
one of those ones that you need to know what's going on in comms and whether or not Unfake's just too slow to react here.
Yeah, it could be called. Again, these are some of the things that I'm not saying are forgivable, but...
did I miss it? I know that obviously the drone caught with the stun, but was he stunned so he couldn't move quick enough maybe? Coming out of the drone? Not sure.
Maybe. Oh, Dirk was next to him.
Now.
Yeah, look, we're here to yap. Absolute nonsense. We're making it up. We'll just say someone did something. West Side. Complimented him before. Come on, man. West Side, you shouldn't be living through that. Everything was just poured towards that position. He still gets one. It's a 3v3 and the spike's not down. Giant can just slow the roll for a second. If they just calm this down, let Ara work a bit closer. Oh, yeah, you're not going to get that against Durka. We already checked on it, but a lazy walk back, maybe not noting the market was open. Grubino gets one that he probably shouldn't have even had, bring it back down to a 2v2, make it a 2v1. They got to know about Kicks as well. He was spotted earlier on by Cloud. They know he was in this position.
And Cloud reading that maybe he was looking to position and take that fight towards CT, but still here on default now and actually getting run down. Cloud lowers speed on Kicks! He finds the second!
How's he isolated two 1v1s out of that? I do not know.
And they were both terrified with the HP level. But fumbles or crumbles at the end there. Like I said, I think Vitality may be looking to fight towards CT. Just doesn't align for them. I mean, Westside catching, what, 2 or 3 blinds. Still finding a kill here.
Oh, I mean...
Yeah, he's looking composed there in the Red Bull clutch. Big round for Kicks to find. Struggling to get online here on Sunset. And
well, hello.
Speaking of online,
we're on for a bit.
Straight down mid.
They're fighting in spawn, Michael. What am I watching? Even Dirk are probably loving this one for a second or two. He's got 2 out of it. Yeah, come have a fight. Come have a fight. We've literally only leaving spawn now.
Flickless desperate to, follow through on that. Now feeling as if, I think Vitality is saying, look, yeah, Flickless is kind of posturing up here. He's probably the solo player here left, and Unfake will find the headshot.
Haven't said much of the man's name yet, but an opportunity here to get his name.
Sightline's so awkward. Cloud's going to miss all of these crossing. He maybe feels as if he's got the angle to catch top of someone's head. Kovac will get the rolling thunder off this plant. Again, looking to just stun off the back of maybe the dart and the TP, but the site is wide open as we can see.
Spike planted.
Shouldn't really get much play on this, no. And the layering on the util and the swings here, not making it easy to get any multi-kills out of it. So Cloud's opportunities are gone. Nicely handled by Vitality in the end there. I gotta say something, I guess not even really from this round, but the one prior, Kovac to me looks like someone who might be a little bit of kind of the, I don't want to say like aura farm or any of that nonsense, but more just kind of like the hype guy for the roster. He's actually getting them pumped up, getting a little loud, because you look at the rest of the team, they don't really have that. They never did, you know what I mean? So
I mean, you look at the rest of it, it's like Durka, Les, and Kicks are fairly quiet,
quite calm
composed players, yeah.
I quite like them having someone who's a bit more, a little bit of energy to them, could do well at kind of keeping that. I don't know, I like the concept. We'll see how it goes. If he has an atrocious game, is it still there? You know, these are the questions we can start answering throughout this season, really. But as it stands, I like the concept of him being like that. For now, just trying to get an idea of what's going on. Too much uncertainty here.
Hunter's Fury, Grabinho and Ara both have ultimates here as well, but the key being Rolling Thunder that came online for Kovac. Big ultimate to have in terms of a sight hit in the last round here. First half of Sunset. It's being caught here by the drone. I was going to say, could be indicative of an A hit coming. The Hunter's Fury sent from downtown. Will catch 2 tags on separate players and actually follows up on Kovac. That's the Rolling Thunder gone.
How is he always so good at landing those as well, Cloud? I feel like he's always got one. Somehow it always works. I like this reclear though. Les should be dead, Les should be dead, Les should...
So lazy.
Yeah, it felt a little overconfident.
Yeah.
And now you look at that advantage, seems massive now, this 2v4. What are they meant to do with this? Durka and Kicks. Looking lost.
They were teed up for a really nice sight hit here as well. Giant X prevented that. Did just catch a pixel there. Maybe just timing, but I mean, Durka certainly caught Cloud, but he gets shut down with the headshot.
Durka's ults have been rough for him, and Kicks is stunned up. He's been spotted. Paranoia. Bloody hell! Can he get a break? Leave the man alone. 3 seconds. The round's gone already, and Giant X. I've got to say it, this is a competitive map, Mike, and this is Vitality's choice. 2 teams in very different positions, but by all rights, I'm impressed with how they look. Let's find out how it looks, however, after the break.
And look at this, actually, they've been putting some serious work in.
I'm with you. I think you've summed it up well there. It is that kind of concept of just on the same page. We don't know where to really place Vitality yet, though. That is one thing as well. Are they actually...
And we haven't for 2 years for Giant X.
Yeah, that's also
to be
a fair
brutally
point.
honest.
Yes, you've raised a valid point there. We'll also check back in on how we feel about Durka on the Neon. I think so far, fine for me. Not been an issue.
I think Durka did just catch a glimpse here, but he could be overwhelmed.
And I complimented him. It's gone poorly. I shouldn't have done that. Kovac, though, holding the corner, and Grabinho completely other one.
Oh, no! Flickless.
Oh, dear. That's what you're feeling. You've made an absolute meal of it. I don't know if he was blind at any point or if he just made an absolute mess.
I hope so.
Give us the replay. Replay, I'm requesting.
Give me Flickless Pov, please.
Give me joy in my life. Oh no, Cloud. It's not time for the knife to be out here. There we are. Show me it back. Go back. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Maybe finding redemption from round 12 and not getting that Rolling Thunder towards the site. Shut down by the Hunter's Fury here. Cool. This is the wrong POV. I want to see the other one. I want to see that. There's no way. Oh no. It's just, I mean, Kovac.
Well, also, nice replay there.
He's saying Kovac.
I like that.
Kovac.
POV. Oh, and the player's reaction. Americas could never.
Gotta go.
Got to start that off early.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Prius couldn't even imagine catching either of those perspectives.
He would have been a free cab. So, oh!
There, go, go, go.
No. He's read you like a book. Turn around on stage. Believe him. Oh, no. What are we doing, Michael? What's going on?
Well, I mean, Les is one out on the other side of this, so maybe not an issue just yet. Maybe there to react off the trip either. Still, man advantage here. Les barely clinging to light Clover. Durka and Kovac line him up. Just west side left. Les has got around the world as well.
Yeah. The timing of it is... NT's in chat. Nothing more you can really do there, is it? But...
Yeah. A little bit of threat there, but
yeah.
Well handled by Vitality in the end.
Yeah.
Still 4 standing. A couple of shields to be repurchased, but it's inventory-wise. I mean, I'm taking a Sheriff, right? So,
Yeah.
not a huge casualty. What did you see?
Nothing. Just... I'm building my thoughts around Unfake as we go along. You know what I mean?
Well, keep us posted, please.
I will, by the end of it. Don't start. Don't start. It's so early. This is the first game.
Durka looking to maybe set an early precedent here in terms of this A main control. Greeted on the other side, and actually, not to say there's absence from Giant X, they're just playing a little deeper here. There's a rotation on the back of that aggression. Giant X capitalized. No, kept in check by a second one-way. I think with Durka not catching anything in tiles or mid here. Okay, wow, there's the information back across. Draw Durka back towards at least the A side of top mid.
Caution here.
Great information denial here, but the cycling from Unfake,
Right
yeah.
here.
The fact that the bolt is shot, probably going to be indicative.
Yeah, Unfake needs to play this right, though. He's got the support, at least from Kovac.
Don't overcommit here.
But yeah, it's just take a little bit of space and then fall away from it. Don't get caught out by these stuns. Durka does go down. Kovac now tries to play forward. Nice from Unfake there to find Ara. But the trades are great from Giant X. The timing and the tempo of scaling up towards the site was perfect. Plant now next on the cards. Les and Kicks pretty far away. And let's look at the post-plant util. Already, you've got Flickless looking solid for it. Cloud still there if they need it, but that's 3 players on default, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that could maybe be a concern.
Oh, no, it's 2. I've lied. Oh, okay. Okay.
Cage trigger.
Did I underestimate
Cage
Les
trigger.
once again? Have I made a grave error?
Looking to swing through here. A chance to get at least the first, but once again, the trade's looking good. Giant X only come out with 2 rifles, but a well-considered approach here. Stand in their grounds.
Obviously, many games played during stage 1, so can't take too much away from that, but it'll him for a moment or two. As a Giant X, the ones who kind of went for those roster changes prior to that downtime between, at least for them. And now we're starting to look at the ults coming through as well. 7 to 8, still a close affair. Less.
Well, actually eating, yeah, the trip dart that was sent through, I imagine.
Temptation tried to stick around just for that maybe moment to catch, but the paranoia too good. And the backside now controlled. You have to draw the lines of the divide.
It's all in from Giant X though. Everything through main. They do have deep side control as well.
Look at that cam in main, looking for all this. Giant X just fight forward. Actually doing very well. Grubino still managing to get 1, which is surprising, but less than Unfake. Outnumbered. There's that cam that was still in towards main, still in play, bear in mind. Unfake needs to land the shot and does. Down to a 2v2, shock dart for him still to play with.
Not sure if he did spot Flickless there.
Whoa! Instantly dinked down to 2 though. This now falls into Les's hands. He needs to be the one to do it, and a 1v1 is very possible. But Cloud got the dart back on. Les down so low. It was a nice try. But that's all it's going to be. Cloud controls the end of the round, and we're tied all even at 8 apiece.
Right down to the wire here. Les almost just has to commit to that 1v1. So a little while, but again, this aggression is kind of what mitigates the Rolling Thunder. You said Grubino gets 1. I think he actually got a second. Well, that was before or after the stun came through.
Nice try, nice try.
And those are the 2 pivotal kills in that scenario. Like I said, to really negate the impact that Rolling Thunder was going to have, or potentially could have had.
Put the money in the bin, hasn't it?
Yep.
Stop.
Ult's not
Is
ready.
that a Chico? You call it.
Well, less is...
More.
Well, certainly less in this scenario.
Yeah.
Full belt of util, but not investing just yet. Still sitting on a classic. You hate to see it. Hate to see it.
The crowd is not going wild for that sort of behaviour. Atmosphere, not even close to electric.
I'm outta here.
Initial probe here from the stun, though. Giant X back into position to descend upon the A side. Oof, Ara looking to get onto that angle. Kovac almost isolated there with kicks being forced a little deeper. Off kilter here with the smokes as well. Does still have the paranoia to potentially slow things down. As Durka's looking for something elsewhere. Again, good read from Giant X here to just stack up. We'll rely on the trades.
Enemy tag.
One of these weapons being cycled across.
Here comes the flank, though.
That
This
stun could be good.
Spike planted.
Didn't catch though.
it was just around the corner. If actually the classics worked, it's got one.
Less is more.
One enemy remaining.
And now it's on kick. So 1v3. Servers sticking on Grubino. Can't believe it. He got this. Don't think we're in trouble of it. Oh my god. Hold on, go on. Have a go. Have a go, Kicks. Have a go. West side. Got that little 1-2 step down pat. So Giant X taking the lead here. It got a bit dangerous, right?
I mean, all things
Lost 3
considered,
players.
yeah,
It's
big
not a
win
bad
for
round.
Vitality to find as much value as they did. Giant X, not necessarily any concerns coming out of that. I mean, Ara down to 100 credits behind this, but one away from the ultimate, so let's have that to look forward to.
Nice, Westy. Nice. Let's go, boys.
Find themselves one round to the good here in the second half of map 1. Need I remind you, Vitality's pick. Durka now on the operator. Ara caught with a ton of spam here.
Oh, Ara's in a really tough spot. He looked panicked almost. Tried to play it forward and he just fell into the hands of Vitality. And there's a lot of presence on this A side though. Look at the lean here.
Yeah, a heavy lean, 4 members. Put less in a bit of a predicament, but delivers here on the front line. Flickless elsewhere, another double for him.
Yeah, that's big. That's kind of opened up so much possibility, but
Found.
trips they can't really do much with. They can't work with at this point. Now the plan's going to be in. Still got that cam towards main.
Yeah, they've
but
got to be aware of that
remaining.
crowd.
what is this? Vitality walking back in like you still had that access
they
to
own
the
the
market?
place.
Like, what were we thinking? Les, yes, had this sort of main control, so you'd imagine they're playing CT, they're playing
triggered.
market. Ah, this is, that worries me. As it stands, though, Les gonna make an attempt. He's being given very little here. Flickless,
Yeah.
if you look at it, is kind of the full stop to the sentence of any possibility, so Les might need to just step away at this point.
It's only really going to be Kicks that can afford anything in the next. Everybody else flat out broke, except for the ultimate for Durka. Giant X, double digits though. Now 2 to the good. Really hitting their stride here in the first map of this series.
Like, the man on the screen did well there, Mike, but I'm still just a little bit baffled.
Yeah,
If you have main control, that you're walking in so confidently through towards market. I mean, and maybe Cloud just hit a banger, right? Maybe, but...
I mean, it's an awkward angle to be caught on, but it's a little complacent on the way back in for sure.
Please
But,
come back.
please. We need you back for this one specific instance.
Give you a day rate, mate, come on.
Come on.
No, we haven't casted in too long, and my brain is sorry, I can't.
You can't throw fun facts up at 10-8. Come on.
Have a giggle at the new one. Here we go. Right, ult's in. Let's have a little on-board, I imagine, with Ara trying to take the space here, but no one really challenged on the site, so it is going to be down to the catch from market, the pressure from that side. You're looking at Les being the one, but
Did attack come through there? I don't think the range was there, actually.
not much to be done with it. Les trying to creep further forward. He's trying to dodge every piece of utility and find a bit of space to play in, but I mean, so far it's all West Side. That's 2. And finally, Les has to get involved. Takes down 1, the 4 not in. Still outdone as Grubino eviscerates the others. Les, a valiant attempt, but a one-man army isn't stopping Giant X.
Rubinho going huge here in the chaos and finding 3 to shut this down. Beautiful stuff. I mean, both the initial Hunter's Fury comes down. I'm not sure if it's a range issue here, but not finding. I mean, I think in terms of space, not just damage, but isolating some of these trickier positions to clear out. Giant X here, up to 11. A broken bye here for Vitality in a string of 5 rounds now in the second half.
I'm worried, Michael. This is not how they would have imagined starting this split. It's not over yet, though. 8 rounds, still very workable, but as you said, the purchase here is a problem. Yeah, ult there with Durka. And he's still doing fine. We're never going to doubt the individual impact of some of these players. We need to see that synergy, being on that same page. It'd be interesting to see the kind of time scale.
Certainly would. Done fake now, trying to garner some sort of info here. The drone.
There.
Because he was. Fouled in response, though. We'll clear the same space. Again, it's a much deeper hold this time around. Les will be tested once more. Delivered a few times here, but chance here to go one with a kill trip. A very, very deep trip here. It's unfaked to capitalize.
And again, I'm not discrediting Les. I think we've been complimenting quite enough almost. But again, you're looking at Giant X still trying to dig in deeper. I like the attempt, but Vitality this time, the synergy there between Les and Unfake, really nice.
Yeah, this is Vitality almost kind of daring Giant X to continue digging deeper.
How far do you want to go on this? Yeah. I mean, it's nice to see that, like, your deeper setup, having that option of being able to kind of fall back into those positions, still have. I mean,
Giant X have been winning out on those deeper fights. Forward over behind the site. See even that Cloud with a shorty just bounding through that smoke. Rubinho TP and deep into the back lines as well. Vitality well equipped to deal with that though. Exchange back and forth here, but Ara isolated way ahead of the curve here.
Yeah, no one can really help him on that. But again, you've got to keep your focus in even scorelines like this. Yeah, it could be yours, but there's a lot of pedigree on this Vitality team that won't feel pressure until they see that final round, that final kill. So let's see if Giant X can get across the finish line, because a close game is not a win.
Some weird trips.
Les is getting creative, and Westside is baffled. He's like, where is he? Where's he gone?
Leaves the deeper trip. Still in market, so still, I guess, some comfort to Les in terms of posting up this deep. He's really punching up there, Lauren. Not rewarded.
It looks like almost that, I don't want to say confusion, but that doubt about the rotations here. Unfake. Oh, mate, that's a horrible feeling. Westside so sharp with it. And now Vitality drawn back to this almost standardized hold, but a man now down. Plant's going to be in play, but you look at the HP. Cloud on 6, Westside on 12. There's a big chance here for Vitality. They get the ball rolling.
Can't give away another kill.
Forward, though. It's the only one who sits really healthy, barring Flickless.
Now, Kovac's fallen. Cloud's found Durka as well.
Get out of here. Come on, man. It's a 3v2 now. Les and Kick slowly and cautiously taken towards the side, but we can see the positions. It's rough. This isn't going to be what they expect. Potentially, Les does really diligent work, though. Every corner checked, but look at Westside's HP. 12 HP, but this was his site before, and it's his site again. 12 rounds for Giant X.
A third found here. Would have needed a 2v4 here from Vitality. It's just not there. To at least afford a purchase there or thereabouts for the final round, but
Player standing. Slim.
there's Grabinho to continue applying pressure so deep on this B site once more.
Where are you going, bro?
Not giving Vitality any room to breathe here.
And the confidence for Vitality will not be off to the races. It's something I do want to consider with this team. They could have done with a good start. Put up a couple of good numbers and a nice map to begin with. Their choice here. As it stands, they trail. As you said, though, still a buy here.
Still an operator in the hands of Durka.
With his ult. That's been there for, I think, a round now. Unless I missed one cycle of it, but here we go. Durka just going to be staying posted on this. We do have Util on the other side. Cloud's still got the Owl drone. We've still got Flickless with all of his. Paranoia for Grabinho. Plenty. Oh, the double walkout and almost the double death. Aura down so low. And Durka's not really wanting to back from this. He's not falling. Man on the screen right now, West Side. This is truly his story on the deadlock now. Yeah, we'll see how it looks. I mean, yeah, it's solid for a reason, but we're going to find out because map one already a bit of a surprise to most people. But right off the rip, it's pacey here.
Vitality, no secrets about this on the way in. Themselves into sight very early on, but a lack of short control. Giant will capitalize.
But Grabinho didn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
This is, it's just Durka's playground.
That was the one win condition here in the post plant, really, for not Giant X to rely on.
Flickless from West Side.
Last player
Yeah,
standing.
no. Here we go, the MVP, the man of the hour. Deadlock enjoys now, wait with bated breath. Clearing through. 1v4. Frenzy's out. Bim Steekens over towards Shower. Nice shot on the first.
Barrier deployed.
Couldn't even get past Wingman. So, Durka, good start there for him.
Pace to kick things off here on the second map. Potentially just catching Giant X off guard, although almost looked like a rehearsed setup here to prioritize short. But then the real question mark being leaving Grabinho. In that scenario, he's always going to get overwhelmed. If you don't get this contact on short, you've got to read. That hit's coming elsewhere. With the amount of util, like I said, no secrets on the way in. And we did just catch it out.
Yeah.
I mean, a 29% pistol round win rate for Vitality, so certainly a positive to potentially build upon here in the first half.
And maybe this is a better test or judgment of Vitality. You know, this is the strength of them. When they get the map veto they need. We're still learning what their map veto is going to look like as well, right? We don't know much about this team yet. Obviously, they had to go do all the trialing and get everything ready, how far they've been there. Dude, Les is so calm.
Les was almost going to play with that a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Nah, it's nice to see. It's good to see. And again, this might be the better test, right? This could be the one where we can look a little bit heavier at Vitality. maybe know that, hey, their map pool isn't there yet, but within maybe the areas they're comfortable in, this is what they could look like.
Chewbacca moment there. Post round 2.
You can do a mean Chewie impression. That's mad, you just sent it.
You can't ask that and not expect.
Oh, no. That's going on my soundboard so quick, you have no idea. And it looks like that pace isn't really dropping off yet. At least a little bit of an attempt down towards long here. His bonus does have a lot of bite to it, but Cloud already with a great beginning in a corner to play from. The flash! What? I thought it was going to be money, but actually Kovac's still standing.
Vitality actually went out on the back of that trade.
Got the spike.
Let's remember the Giant X trailing here in rotation. Less could get it. There's a little gap behind this.
Hello. Oh,
Last player standing.
And sadly for Flickless, he's only on 5 HP. Kovac does win out in the HP battle.
Certainly with the regen as well.
Excuse me? What are we doing?
Completely misreading that situation. So just the 5 HP, all it takes for Giant X to find the first round here on Bind. Almost looked teed up there.
Yeah.
Convert.
I'm a little bit confused, but it's a good replay, that one.
Tension builder.
It is less looking focused. All good.
But I mean, all things considered, it's again, that was a bonus. So come out and it's only Flickless left standing. Again, the purchase going to suffer for Giant X for sure. Durka actually bringing a scope into this one. One away from the showstopper. So if he does find a pick on one of these light shields, actually only the regen on Flickless as well. So certainly an opportunity
Right there.
to answer right back here for Vitality.
There.
He spotted
Yeah.
enough of Flickless there.
Well,
Okay.
maybe not enough.
Yeah, I thought that was free all day, but apparently Flickless just swings it, no fear, which is actually kind of impressive to pull off against Vitality, but map 1's certainly going to be fresh in the mind, so going to be working up against this deadlock. There it is, Mike. You buzzing?
Yeah. Showers, lockdown.
And it does buy time. The thing that everyone obviously gets on their feet about, but still Flash, still got the dog, still got plenty of util. So just going to be a numbers game, but 3 of Giant X on this side, and now obviously with timer and the foot shown. Oh, it's just stunning.
Spike
No wonder
down
you get
A.
excited by it, but Westside making it look actually pretty
30
good.
seconds left.
Kicks, having to take a seat. Ooh, it's a horrible predicament, isn't it? And the spike being down there too.
Don't really have any support here from Les either. A little bit disconnected here. Les looking to try and catch somebody in rotation.
10 seconds left.
Going to come to anything on either side here potentially. I mean, Les a consolation, sure, but Vitality left to try and hold on to these rifles. And yeah, big win here to maybe stabilize Giant X a little bit, certainly in terms of the scoreline.
I mean, and again,
Certainly in terms of the economy as well.
look, if this is the map where I'm going to be judging Vitality a little bit more harshly
Well,
to their standard.
Sure, and actually, on that premise, if you are just tuning in, Giant X one map to the good in this series. So certainly here the ball firmly Vitality's court. Obviously Giant X's map choice here. Some investment around these rifles. The showstopper, further investment also. See if Durka can find anything. Space, yes, but the reward is found. Flickless will fall.
Yeah,
Maybe a lack of respect there.
Spike
From the Upper
planted.
West side, but not going to have it to play with just yet. Hard to clear this site now as well. Still got util on Ara, still got on Cloud, so they've got options to try and clear house. And Rubino's flank last time did get caught by less, but this time a little bit more freedom, but a lot of players towards it. And you can see Durka just dealt with, actually gets away with his life, which is quite surprising. Ara going to find Unfake. it ain't over yet. 3v4 now, getting a little bit tense. Durka forced to fight back in, does get Westside, but now starting to dwindle in numbers. Starting to see that timer being an issue, seeing the layering of the utility. It's not quite a checkmate, but that one pretty much seals it. And Ara, I think it's time to back away.
Yeah, doesn't want to mess with that at all. So Vitality, on the back of that investment, will find themselves a third. Really get their foot in the door here in terms of this attacking half. Durka does really well here to get out of the trap in Lamps. Also then find a kill with the Stinger. Potentially even a second there if he dealt with the first a little quicker, but job done.
Job done. Also, still got Ara's here, and now has Westsides to play with too, so that's going to be in hand. On the other side, 2 away for less, and nothing really otherwise close by. And again, you're looking at these little set plays coming out, and it's Kovac the one to send them back. Already going to deal with the players trying to push down through and out of B. TP.
A little curious, actually.
This now looks scrambled, but Cloud's rewarded. Oh my god, what is this deathmatch we're seeing?
Very bizarre. And then Unfake caught on the backside here. Still advantage for Vitality. So the TP gonna suit them down to a T as well. Actually, yeah, an awkward plant for Giant X to deal with in the retake as well, but Kicks misses the pass on the first.
Last player standing.
But
Don't necessarily know about the second play on short either just yet. Well, there you go.
Yeah, all good in the end. Durka there. Look, again, this guy, even in the losses, still looking solid as a rock. Here, going to get them up to that 4-2 scoreline. And again, you talk about the capability of this guy who barely made it into the top 10 of, I believe it's Plat Chats, you know, all-timers. Yeah, wild stuff. I think Sliggy had him in like 17th, which is mad, right?
That's
I'm lying.
diabolical.
I'm lying.
That is diabolical.
I just like throwing people under the bus with just reckless
He's
lies.
like,
Yeah, well, yes, after what he did recently, it's actually, if anything, gotten worse. No further need for conversation about that one.
No
Sheriffs are out, and just a stinger for Flickless. So this should be a safe round. Unless Giant X can find a couple of ways in, but you can see the caution already being shown. Look at the positioning coming out from Vitality, very aware.
Certainly almost reading into the possibility. Playing a little deeper on this, less still rewarded though. Cloud will fall, and Ara actually gets the better of him.
Oh, not bad. Okay.
You take a trade in a round like this for sure. No upgrade to be found though. Kicks policing that weapon.
But I quite like this reposition as well. Trying to get in towards showers, do something with it. Yara gets lucky. Maybe. You're hoping for someone being a little bit lazy on the way back through or losing that focus of possibility. And it's Kicks on the other side who's going to get caught, brought down, and that is a recoverable weapon. Plant, though, looks like it is going to be in.
So now, advantage to Giant X, but still, rifles in hand for Vitality.
I love that. Unfake taking a bold step forward.
Yeah, because it doesn't even really slow things down either.
No.
Durka on the rewrap, though, could be rewarded.
Certainly looks like he's going to be very aware. Really making him work for this, even just to try and get back towards the spike.
Got a satchel, but it doesn't push him off. Kovac's got to check this.
Oh, Flickless so aware, so heads up. Durka has to fight in. And again, I'm looking at some of the steps being made during that round. I didn't love that Unfake wanted to get more space there. I think they could have played that a little bit safer. And the Thrifty getting turned now. That's worrying for me, as that opens up so many opportunities. Big ults now coming in for Giant X, and watching this one back again.
I mean, maybe this is just anticipating it's only one member of GX coming from CT, but again, everything kind of aligns perfectly for Giant X.
Good job, good
But so many moments in that, Giant X took the right initiative, taking the space through showers, fighting it in the right ways. I'm enjoying what they're doing, which, again, I haven't been able to say in a long time. You know, this new look that this team is bringing out is impressive. Ready to be checked on there. That's 2 players noted. The dog from Sky and, of course, then the swing from Gecko. So a little bit more presence, but less still going to find value. Punished over on the A side. Does that then change the plans now? But a re-clear. Oh, and the timing is divine. Cloud going to catch Kovac, trying to backpedal this. That may be indicative of this rotation. Free up that additional player. Aura can now cheat over towards A. Get Flickless ready. They're coming towards this site whether you like it or not.
Snakebite will slow down progress initially. We'll burn up a little bit of time on this one-way.
Monster on the loose.
Tank showing behind. This could be a problem. Damage done. And Unfake will fall to the op.
Yeah, and it feels like they're very aware of what they can give and take, and his Flickless falling back just far enough. He wants to swing off this as well. Take the space away, and Flickless, does he get what he wants here? Durka is on guard duty for the flash.
What?
How does Durka still get that? He had no right. He was blind as hell. And now into 3v3, but no plant.
30 seconds left.
Spike's in a weird spot as well. Grabinho now with the backstab.
One enemy remaining.
Cloud to follow through.
There's nothing more to be done. Giant X look absolutely locked in here.
A little bit of frustration starting to show as well, particularly on the face of Durka. Vitality maybe just, like I said, I mean, edged out in a couple of these rounds, sure, but I mean, this is wild. The utility is beautiful from Giant X, so it's so well orchestrated. That's even with Durka in the mix there, getting a kill he has absolutely no business finding.
Yeah, an over-delivery.
Yeah, sort of a lot of
Watch and learn.
choreography, almost.
Spot on.
In terms of some of the util setups
Yes.
and the way to find value with this composition.
Watching smoke.
Well, they know their win cons. They know them damn well, apparently, at this point. Here we go. Right, so you've got less still on the Vandal. Aside from that, it is the Sheriffs. Now, we already saw Giant X turning one of these, so Vitality, they could certainly do with something going their way. But Flickless, I've got a feel as well here. He's out on what, 5-5, but he's been very, very tough to clear out of this position easily. Let's see if he can keep up to that sort of caliber. Westside looking to be trying to play in on this. Oh, the flash fumbled.
Not
The
deep enough.
second dealt with, and yeah, this is looking so easy. Oh my god, it's just send him scurrying. Anyone to save him? I think Unfake might have been nabbed at this point. Yeah, just taken away. Daylight robbery and the spike with it too.
The perfect kidnap to find here on short. All but concludes round 9 here. I doubt that Durka and Kovac can swing a 2v5 showstopper, sure, but 30 seconds left on the clock. Grabinho already looking to make moves, yeah.
Every time. You thought Durka was frustrated before. Wait till you see if Grabinho gets a kill on him.
Hang on. I mean, Durka's not looking this way. He's looking towards short, so a freebie found for Grabinho.
10 seconds
Just 10 seconds left.
So when's the voiceover coming, Mike?
Ooh, when's the kill coming?
Flawless.
Westside.
He's making wingman noises.
Hey, you can do the announcement. I'll just do a wingman cover. That's it. Yeah. Mate. Vitality, I'm a bit worried. Thought this was going to be the redemption arc. Oh, dear. I mean,
It's not a good
see.
POV to watch that at all.
There we go. And just a freebie on the way out. They seem so prepared for that too. And that Sky Flash not making it out of that smoke as well didn't help matters.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know if that utility on short was kind of reactionary from Giant X, but whether or not even the Flash was I mean, certainly I think it was Westside, right, that was playing close on Dark, so he certainly would have eaten that Flash.
Entire kit of used to no avail.
No
What are we up
confirmation
to?
here.
That I don't know what the plan was. I don't think you've done enough to completely be comfortable about taking that space. Unfake's having a bit of a mare too. He's on 1 tonight. It's not a pretty performance from him yet. Hoping to see a bit more from him. A lot of pressure, of course. And Flickless has been a nightmare to handle. Does get outdone. Okay, so the 2 heavy hitters at least going to take some space here. Cloud's still confident though. Sky Flash not really going to do too much, but the entirety of everyone else then flooding in certainly will do it.
flip a 4v5. Potentially back in their favor here. All right. Got to imagine
Last
he's
player standing.
probably going to want to hold on to this operator, especially with Grabinho falling, but the money's there. Could still look for some further damage to the finances here for Vitality. Less on the hunt here. Maybe senses something up, but finds the timing and finds a fourth. To tie things up 5 apiece here on Bind. Certainly a chance here for Vitality to catch a breath, it feels like.
Yeah, and I don't want to be a scoreboard warrior because I do think it's unfair, but I need to see more than the Durka and Les show at the moment. Even if it's just through utility, if it's just through comfort, if it's through taking space. It doesn't have to be kills numerically, but I think just the impact alone, I'd like to see a little bit more. Again, this is first showing on the big stages for some of these guys, so I get it. You know, there is a pinch of salt with that. Just want to see a little bit beyond what we're seeing now. So it doesn't have to just be the kills, but let's see how they look now on this site take.
Sure, to play devil's advocate there, Vitality aren't even really getting close to some of these site hits. Been a few times that got over the first hurdle. Durka looking to pop here, but caught, slowed down a little bit on the way in. Flickless will find it.
Flickless' spacing, he's got a really good sense of finding those moments. And again, Cloud swings in. The synergy here is just off the charts. You're not getting fair fights. You're not getting the 1v1s you want. Giant X firmly in control.
Les now stuck in a lurk. It's going to feel excruciating in terms of the time that will pass here. Robinho get past the first. Les shut down. Giant X on 6. I think, yeah, as soon as this composition can shine on the back of that contact, all of this util is just so overwhelming.
Yep. I love these little counter swings. You can't get.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about on map 1. Giant X fundamentally looking
drilled.
A cut above where they have been previously.
Nice. Let's go, boys.
I think that's probably one of the positives you talk about with such an experienced coaching staff behind this team.
Yes.
So when you get not necessarily youngsters or newcomers, but I guess inexperienced players, those are things that are very, very easy to work on.
Big focus towards the site here. Oh, come on, man. Ooh! You take one back. Okay, at least it gets the trade and they take down the deadlock, so it could open up some opportunities towards the site at this point, but still, see the rotation coming in, and I like what we're seeing again. Grabinho is being so greedy almost, but in the right way. He's taking space away. They've got no threats through showers unless the TP gets taken, but he's in a very unorthodox position. It frees up the rest of the team to rotate. Ara can now go and support. And it is the right call so far. Now, obviously, they haven't had any further confirmation, right? They haven't seen any util yet. It was just that early exchange, but the right read here.
Absolutely. And Flickless able to slow things down enough that Giant X can reposition. And again, I mean, bigger picture-wise, you take that trade all day long, Durka for West Side. Now looking for the response. Spade to spade. There were problems before, obviously, with Safe and Steve offshore, but yeah, there is a certain allowance to be made. Giant X certainly capitalizing on that very fact. The chance here, potentially, to close out a 2-0. Confirmation of aggression towards B long here. Orb retrieved here by Durka. Not necessarily spurring anything on in terms of this default that was spread pretty thin. Concern will be now if on the other extremity, Giant X can find a kill. Vitality haven't ducked away from this. They are now exploring. Unfake has found Cloud.
Okay, let's go for the roll. Ooh. I thought that was West Side. I mean, it doesn't really matter where it came from. Durka, though, nice. Good damage. Don't can get out for free. I think he can. And they're willing to fight on this one, too.
Yeah, certainly now.
He's a prized possession. Ooh, nice from West Side. And now Kix has got to be a little bit more cautious, doesn't he? Yeah, falls away from that. Fighting enough to get the spike back in hand. And I'm looking once again now at this point towards Grabino, right? He's been brilliant at taking that kind of mid-round space. Here he's being kept in check by Kovac on the other side, who's got the kill. Bit of a trade coming through and now down to just Kix really in this position. Doesn't need to outdo anything now. Play his life, play calm.
Barrier deployed.
This side has the work to be done. 15 seconds, he's got to make a choice.
It's kind of egging a peek out of Kix here, but it just doesn't come through. Will be respected here, but Kovac probably going to try and close the gap between him and his teammate. 13 HP. It's going to be the prime target here for West Side.
Please play together. You found where he is now. And West Side's confident. You can see it.
He can isolate this.
Yeah, he absolutely can. 2 bullets, gets time on the reload, knows where Kix was, spots him again, good damage. Not got the kill though, down to 19, and now there's problems. Trying to go together, trying to play together. Oh, but now West Side thriving! It's outstanding from him with a Red Bull clutch. And that's where the heartbreak could begin here for Vitality.
A great map 1 performance and a fantastic pistol round to open up the second half here on Bind. Put Giant X firmly in control of this series now. A Red Bull clutch to really reinforce a fantastic performance here.
West! Good job, Rotan.
In their first series of Stage 2.
I'm enjoying this new Giant X. I really am, and I didn't expect to see it, but they look different. They again, it's
revitalized.
They do. Individually, they look more punchy. The way they're playing together looks fantastic. I'm really, really impressed, and I hope we see more of this as the season goes on here. Obviously for Vitality, maybe too early in the day so far, but as it stands, there's going to be spectators, it looks like, in this round. Plants coming in. That might get denied here. Actually, all good to go. Unfake's position seems to be considered too, so Giant X knowing where to draw the line, but can Vitality get under the skin at all?
Just going to slow things down a little bit here. An exchange of util. Actually, the flood comes into Clamps and slowed down even further. Just so much util to bypass here. Giant X finding all the kills they need. Kicks a response, sure, but
Okay.
second consolation, 4 left in the mag.
Somewhat gone at this point, but yeah, it was a valiant attempt. But the problem is, it was never meant to be close games that Vitality wanted starting this season. It was meant to be a new dangerous-looking roster, maybe back to some winning ways, but so far that has not been on the cards, as Giant X making it up to 9 with little to no resistance.
It's going to be with the scoreline now. A problematic bonus here. Could seal Vitality's fate today. Have to wait and see. It's not as flushed out as you'd hope for Giant X. Really looking towards Ara to find some impact here to make it a possibility. But West Side quietly, well, I say quietly, after that round 1 performance, just one away from the ult. That could really swing around like this.
He was tempted to. Players on this side of the map for Vitality too. The right read so far, if it continues on this, but
I mean, they're looking to make a play for the TP here.
Yeah.
They want to keep somebody interested. 2 spotted here with the dog. That will be the catalyst.
Fake's not had the smoothest of map 2s now. 3 kills.
That's going to reach here, so not going to be cleared. But Ara with the spam.
He's so aware. Super heads up and able to jump in front of all the util and take the space over towards Trybox. Some security flash through and a swing. Spots it nice from Kovac. Good clear, but a quick trade. It's numbers. It's all looking like the numbers simply sit with Giant X once again. Less is far away. So Kix has to pause. Has to wait. And it becomes more and more obvious as time passes when no one is playing back in yet that this flank could be coming through.
Territory, my
And the old
rules.
buying time, really. Less slow and steady, but Grubino on that deep angle. He was the one flanking before.
Nothing there.
Kicks uncaught.
One enemy
There it
remaining.
is. Flickless, excuse me, the one in that position in the end. To find him. And Kicks, yeah, time to back away. This is 10. Mike, I'm really impressed with Giant X. I didn't expect it.
So
To me, as well, I've got to say, Flickless has been the quiet MVP in my eyes because everyone else has been doing kind of, not what I'd expect them to do, kind of to their standard that we saw. I think he's elevated a bit here.
Yeah, for me, the two headliners here, Flickless and Westside, have really, really been delivering. Certainly here, map 2 an argument to be made for Ara.
Yeah, he's been solid.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah, very, very impressed. Like I said, at the moment at which these engagements kind of kick off in these rounds, Giant X just looks so comfortable to take these fights, play for trades, which is something that's been severely lacking historically. Like I said, the macro itself was never really a concern. It was always the execution.
Vitality on the ropes. Sheriffs. Bit of utility here and there, but not much to make a fight out of. Durka, the one with the rifle, and that's it. Light shields to supplement. Oh, very close by for Cloud now. This time looking more intent towards his finish on B.
Again, is occupied by 3 for Vitality. Durka with a rifle. Getting them done here on the way in.
That scaling, we compliment it again and again.
Blinded.
Durka's paint shot did do well, and Les still in a position. There's still a fight here, Les though. The one in the headlines once again. I mean, the name looks good up in lights, but still, Cloud and Flickless would love to make something of this. 40 seconds still to play with. It's not like it's with no validity. Already there, less noted. Flickless trying to find anyone out of place here, trying to pry Les away, I can imagine.
30
He's going
seconds
for it.
left.
Is Unfake over towards Long as well. It's so dangerous. He's so worried about CT, right? He's so worried about a crossfire, but there isn't one. He gets to isolate a fight. Cloud is outnumbered here, but apparently that's no problem. You're not losing a 2v... What was it? A 2v4 at this point?
Oh, you maybe are.
Yeah, you absolutely are. It's 11. Giant X ripping away that last opportunity, really, to turn this back to a playable game. Now at 11-5, you feel like the door's shutting.
4 unanswered here in the second half. Pump of the brakes for Vitality in terms of this timeout, but Giant X, again, it's rough. This isn't as if they come in rifle v rifle. Certainly here, Giant X, a course correction in round 16 could be just what the doctor ordered here. Certainly not coming in here if, well, when you'd argue this is the must-win round for Vitality.
Let's do what we do.
It's only the showstopper available.
Go.
Light shields, actually, yeah, a couple of gaps in utility.
Still solid. Still being good. Just not enough to change the outcome of these rounds.
Monster on the loose.
It's going to be dedicated towards this angle.
There.
No rapid to showers either of the thresh, so just going to post.
Oh,
Does he finds Gravino close?
yeah, he does.
Kicks on the TP crunch as well, so a 4v3 now.
Not looking
planted.
like it's over yet. They're still in this one. Ara and Westside. You're not losing a 2v4 this time. Surely Vitality.
That's
Westside.
beautiful named.
I mean, Durka is herding them round this map. Zara, last man standing, a 1v3. Confidence to work on this, but time...
It's not going to find it.
Not in time. Unfake played that well as well. Working around Durka, but again, Durka controlling space there, Mike. It felt like a classic round from him.
Diffuse here talking about this old cycle, so Seekers available here on the back of the Diffuse. Unfake as well. Will have his ultimate. A beautiful setup here.
It could all be coming apart.
Really blown the lid off that round.
Breathe
Left in
deep.
tatters.
Repetition, though. Easier said than done. Durka again, right place. Played in a little there. Boombot gets broken, but they seem ready to deal with him. But he did get the tag on that, though. Ara down low, but he can't stand. No one there to really save until Les plays it forward. Tries to make sure it's not all in vain. They do at least get that 1-for-1 trade out. Fate gonna note the player on the other side of Showers, too.
Weaken the pop, potentially, for Giant X. They've got satchels for Ara, but down at 5 HP. He's going to be squishy on the way in. Less one away from the pit as well now. Slow creep up short from Giant X. Steps will reveal their intentions, though. Oh, there's a chance there for Ara, but Les shuts it down. Actually, the TP play was potentially on the back of Ara finding a kill here.
Toxin screen down.
Well, they tried to go for it.
Yeah.
Les is still on guard, though. He's got the 2
30
kills that
seconds
have got
left.
them in this round. Leaving kicks to play out from the corner. There, Les is. He's doing brilliantly. Some vintage
One
looks from
enemy
him.
remaining.
He's going to find Flickless, caught through the smoke, it looked like. There's Cloud. Now just watching the round fade away, really. As this one
10 seconds left.
is going to slip a little too far. Maybe a challenge here, though. See?
Do they want to get the operator back
Yeah.
for Durka?
I mean, he's quite valuable with that weapon.
The poison fruit.
Yeah, they're like, no. So opting to not go for it, but a lifeline given. But I want to see a round where it's not just Les and it's not just Durka. We had Durka on the operator in Shower doing well before with that nice pain shell that forced, I think it was West Side out of that tri-box position looking up towards heaven. Now we've had a masterclass from Les. I mean, these are your high caliber players. Absolutely. I want as well. You're just on the corner. Fair play. I want to see this collective. But for now, can they just stay alive? We'll take staying alive. Won't we, Michael?
We will. I'm still a little concerned, but sure, we'll take that. Couple of stingers to complement Cloud's rifle retained to round 19. Obviously some rounds to play with. Sorry, some clowns to ray with.
It's been a minute. Away we go. Pacey is the name of the game. Bring those stingers right into range. But hold on. Les just got swept aside. He's still standing, but barely alive. 28 HP, and he's now smothered. He's got too many targets to handle. And Giant X just kick it up again. Go back, though, up to the challenge of 2, but does get dealt with. Durka now asked a big question.
Pace
Close.
completely catching Vitality off guard here. And as soon as they find the win on the way towards site, the pit really to seal Vitality's fate, potentially here on Bind. Very good Valorant. I mean, you can turn B in now. Vitality, 4 ultimates available. Don't really have any opportunity to invest. I believe the Seekers in the pit to bring into this round. Sure what else, and yeah, frustration certainly starting to show. Like I said, this was 4 stingers, Cloud's rifle.
Yeah, he's learning the ways of the Americas. Slowly but surely. We're a year late, but it's still good for West Side. Man, just slipping that smoke, feeling confident enough to take that fight is just sick. Kicks is gone.
You are divided.
Now what's the game plan?
My rules.
Ults, apparently, is the name of the game here. West Side blind sends it, doesn't get what he wants. He might be able to find Kovac. No, Kovac outdoes him. Les still going to contain some space here. Ara, not safe either. You're making brave plays. These are big boy plays. The flash is so good. Very heads-up work for Unfade.
4v2 now for Vitality. Gotta feel like an 8th is on the cards here.
Has to be. But it is Cloud still. He was one of those 2 of the previous who won it. Not clean enough.
Yeah.
Better. Much better from Vitality now. Finding some safety, some security, and maybe salvaging what looked like a lost scoreline.
Frugal as well. No investment in terms of this ult cycle. It looked as if Giant X was certainly going to find the upper hand here, but to be honest, the kill onto Ara is what's really, really crucial here. Heads up play from Unfake to read that situation. So a response is found, but
We've lost our filter, bro. This is actually so dangerous.
So still, we'll pack a little punch here in terms of the purchase for Giant X. Durka looking to strip away any early control, but again, West side. What?
How's Unfake gone down there as well? What was the spacing? I'd love it to see it from West side's perspective, because taking down Durka was job done. I thought that was good, but Unfake going down too.
Again, they're just caught off guard in the early round, where they feel they're probably going to feel pretty good about themselves in terms of an operator here, plenty of ultimates to rely upon. It's pacey from Giant X to isolate the opener and a follow-up for Westside.
Westside's kind of nuts. I'm gonna be honest. The guy is kind of nuts. I'm on board. Look, I kind of like Flickless too. I'm kind of on board.
I'm peeled up.
Here.
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, wasn't the dizzy of your dreams, but kicks from the side, from the corner, sprays, prays, and gets what he wanted. Kovac as well, unable to move, but he's still holding on here. But Westside, come on, maybe a bigger fan. Nah, that's fine. You did good. You did good anyway.
Fantastic recovery from Vitality.
Genuinely, kicks. That was a nice look from him there.
And the crunch coming through just at the right time.
Oh, god damn, that was pretty nice.
No more bite.
As well. Seekers, you can throw it into a round here where it's maybe, like I said, a little concerning to concede like that.
Satchel out.
So operator back in hand for Durka, and actually just 2 away from the showstopper. He was the one to, I guess, have his ult ahead of everybody else from Vitality. Looks like they might set up for a pit here for less on the back of contact. Cloud humbled away. Not able to really dip his toes here into Less's pit. But still, actually, a third player committed towards the B-side hold.
I was gonna say,
Durka finally making moves.
Leave it to Kovac and Unfake here. I want to see a bit more support with them. Left in the dark as the wall goes up, but Durka wants to check behind that. Not what we were after, but the Molly going to come down. Flickless plays it forward. Nice from Kovac. Find security in all of that chaos.
Maintaining showers control as well. Grabinho has to do something to answer back.
Now the plant looks like it's on. Grabinho looking to challenge the space here. Try and maybe pressure that line a little bit. They don't have much place to play this post plant. That's far too many P's in a sentence. Now Vitality have opportunities. And we are seeing the ult coming out from Cloud. That's going to be an issue. Ara swings off. It doesn't get what he needs on the follow-up at least. Oh, but Cloud absolutely clotheslining Durka, but the defuse going to be denied as well. Drawn away from this, but Vitality clearing house. Grabinho is going to have to go nuclear. It's a valiant attempt. Another bullet, another chance. Kovac is just holding his breath.
I was curious of when that smoke was actually going to expire there, but the timing played to perfection.
They've survived,
by the skin of their teeth. We'll find a 10th. Actually, probably back in control now of this map. Still trailing by 2. Giant X still with a purchase. Still with a showstopper. This is probably the...
I like Coach Camps.
Yes.
Oh, Vitality. This is mad. This is mad. Okay, it's a 1-for-1 trade. What do we have here? Durka's so good.
Wait.
They have no idea. Didn't quite get to bend the bullet, but apparently they won the entirety of the map. Suddenly...
Unfake's delivered as well.
Yeah. Where'd this confidence come from?
Barrier deployed.
Oh, no.
Not reading the short aggression coming back in here.
Last player standing.
But it looks like the plan's all out the window. Flickless in a 1v4. The door got left open, and Vitality taking steps here. Back in the game at 12-11.
That's a gutsy play
I mean,
to pull out here. in round 23. Force Giant X back down on a rough purchase, but 11th in hand now for Vitality, and certainly now an advantage. Only the ultimate from West Side available here for Giant X. Rubinho one away from the divide short. If they can maybe get that orb in showers, Durka certainly. Jump check. Precarious approach now from Giant X, rightly so. For Vitality to force overtime here. Again, not a sentence you'd think we'd be saying today.
The explosive though now, isn't it? 3 on the site, dedicated. Ara plays it forward, tries to play it quickly towards Showers, pathing to try and pinch, but he doesn't get what he wants. It's Rubinho to get a kill. But Vitality are winning the fight until now. West Side does well for one.
I have the spike.
Didn't get the
Want to
catch
find
on the
it?
ult either. Divide gonna come in. Rubinho gonna place that. It looks like he wants to try and play with Rubinho here.
Keep your eyes on this flank though. Here towards short.
In. Okay, plants in play. Rubinho and West Side want this in regulation. Vitality want OT. The flank is on the way. No
Timing on the smoke's
consideration
a little
yet.
early as well, in between the boxes on site.
Oh!
Big win here.
His understanding of timing is just perfect. West Side. Even a 1v1 here. No, the timing
One
not right,
enemy
but
remaining.
Rubinho again threading the needle. And now it's on Unfake, who's not been having the best performance, who's been struggling a little bit here. Has to try and clutch up against Rubinho, who's already on 3 kills, who's already
He's got
doing
it!
so well. Rubinho
Attackers
has
win.
played a blinder in the end. Has just